Here to talk about one of the organizers of the 2025 Metro Marching Band Classic. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Mr. Seth Hoffman. Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me, Justin.
Well, thanks for being here this morning. This is a long-standing tradition that started years ago, Five Seasons Center, when I believe it was Scott Sanborn. Correct me if I'm wrong, or was it Scott Drzymski that did it first? It was one of the two Scotts.
I don't remember. I was actually there. I was a sophomore or junior at Cedar Rapids Jefferson. So
you just knew it was one of the Scotts from Channel 9.
Right,
that's
right.
all that mattered. Well, it carries on, and this thing has grown. Tell me a little bit about it, because it has to bounce between different outdoor stadiums now.
That's right. We're in our 28th year. Moved outside, I think, in relation to the flood several years back, and just realized that was a venue better suited for marching band than indoors. Indoors was novel, but in a football stadium is where you want to watch a marching band.
Exactly.
So we do rotate between Kingston and Linn Stadium. Linn's where we're at this year in Marion, just north of the high school. Like I said, 28th year, and looking forward to it. Have all 7 area marching bands from the high schools, as well as we rotate between the 3 Regent universities.
Yes.
So this year, the University of Iowa Hawkeye Marching Band will be with us.
Marching Band will be along with us. This is some video from last couple of years. This is one of those things where there's no judges, there's no timing. It's just you get to perform the show, and maybe parents who are parents of a Xavier kid who have friends that are at Prairie not necessarily get a chance to go see that show. This is that opportunity to do that, where everybody's just there to cheer each other on.
Yeah, I think that's what makes the event unique, is that not only do these kids get to perform their show, sometimes for a lot of the schools we're their last performance of the year. But so not only do they perform it one more time, but they get to see the other schools. I always say marching band competitions seem to be sort of a surgical strike. You get in, do your job, and you get back out.
And you're done. Yeah.
You don't get to see anybody else. You don't get to see anything. But with this one, they get to sit in the stands. They get to watch the other bands. I just think it's a really neat and unique opportunity for them.
Well, and one of the things that, if like you said, you were in high school in the 90s and early 2000s when this started. You didn't have the kind of theatrics that a lot of these marching bands have now. They show up with set pieces. They have an entire electronics row of electronic keyboards and electronic guitars now.
Yes, absolutely. Well, marching band has changed a ton in the 20 some odd years since I've done it last. But I think for the better. It makes it more inclusive. It makes it now you can have a saxophone solo or a clarinet solo that you couldn't have before, because now you can put a microphone on that instrument, where before your solos were relegated to instruments that would project all on their own.
Would be loud enough. So, it was usually the trumpet. And they got cocky about it. Let's talk about the fundraising component, because that's one of the other things that makes this unique is, everybody gets to pull from the pot that's collected here Monday night. Absolutely.
We are a nonprofit organization. 100% of our proceeds go to the 7 area schools, plus we do send to the performing collegiate band. Try and help defray some of those costs. It's getting more and more expensive for those groups to come to us every year, so we can't cover 100% of it, but at least trying to help lessen the blow, I guess.
So 28 years, and you're relatively new at the helm here, but you grew up with this, you were a part of it. What's your favorite part about putting this whole thing together?
I think it's just the way that all the groups come together. Our committee is comprised of parents from each of the different schools, and it's just that collaborative effort for all of us to put this together, to put this out there for everyone to come and enjoy. Parents, kids, grandparents, and some people, the first and only time they'll come see these bands this year. So I think that's my favorite part.
Well, and the nice thing is that every one of these schools, they allow the football team to play before they do their show on Friday night. There's no football in the way this Monday night. Now, we should mention, as we look again some video, yes, I have mentioned rain in the forecast Monday. So let's talk about the backup plan, knowing full well that there's nothing we can do about it if it does rain. What happens if things get a little soggy Monday?
In the event things get soggy, we do have a rain date already arranged for the next Monday, so Monday, October 20th.
Okay.
Still at Linn, still same times, still same groups. So we'll just take everything that we're plan to do on the 13th, move it to the 20th.
Move it 1 week later. All right. So now let's talk about parking. Let's talk about tickets. What time do we need to get there? Because I understand, and I know full effect, that these stands fill up pretty quickly.
That's right. So we'll open the gates at 5:30. Parking is a challenge at either
Get there now.
at
is what
either
you're saying.
location. Yes, parking lots will fill up fast. Side streets will fill up fast. Neighboring middle schools will fill up fast. So yeah, we open the doors at 5:30. Hawkeye Marching Band will start and end our show. They'll start with their pregame at 6 o'clock. Tickets, we are doing pre-sale right now.
Okay.
The website is metromarchingBandClassic.ludus.com. It's a bit wordy, so I've just told people to go to our Facebook page. And Scott Drzymski is running that Facebook for us, and he makes sure to keep the ticket page bubbled up to the top. If you want to buy at the gate, you can do that. We do limit payment options at that point.
Okay.
At the gate, it is cash. We are coming to the 21st century now and do offer Venmo or PayPal at the gate.
There you go. So no excuse to not be a part of it then. And the other thing is concession stand is open too. So have a little supper and watch the music coming up Monday night.
Yes. Yep. The Linn Booster Club has done a fantastic job of not only opening their concession stands, but they've got some vendors who they've been using for, throughout the football season that'll also be there and offering food options.
All right. Linn Stadium, be there. Doors open at 5:30. Pregame, as it were, with the Hawkeyes starts just after 6.
Yep.
We'll have the presentation of the colors. How long does this thing last?
Ooh, I'm hoping to be out of there by 10, 11 o'clock. So
you and me both.
However long it takes for 7 bands to perform.
Thanks for making time for us. Come back again next year too. Bring a marching band through the studio next year.
I'll see what I can do.
We got room for it. That would be fun to do. We'll put all the links on our website and come be a part of it too if you could. We're going to take a break. Our musical Friday rolls on.